Hi, and welcome back to M1 Yarns and the Michigan Makers Podcast. I'm Jamie, your host, the yarn dyer behind m1yarns.com. And if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. This is a mostly knitting related podcast. And today I have a special finished object review video. And if you don't recognize it, this is a design which is a free pattern on Ravelry by Jackie Rose of the Caddy Jacks podcast. And this is the latest in her weekend shrug collection. She first started with the Saturday shrug, which was worsted, held with a lace weight. Then she came out with a bulky version. And now this one, which is fingering held double to create a fade. She used 9 colors, and I have created some kits in my shop with seasonal themes, if you will, if that's the right way of saying it. I have a spring set, a summer set, and a fall set. And then I also have the set that I used, which was kind of my own crazy creation, which I will try to insert a photo here, which I haven't taken yet. But I have packaged them up and caked them up into, so they're already wound. This happens to be the fall set. And sorry about all the crinkling noise and whatnot. So everything's caked up, ready to go. The pattern, like I said, is free on Ravelry. And if you're sitting there watching me talk and trying to count the colors in my shrug, you might be able to tell, might not, that I only use 7. That's my personal brand of me. At first I had used 9, but my row gauge was off, which is a chronic problem for me. And so I'm all about problem solving. And I was like, you know what? I can solve this by using 7 colors instead. So I've got green. I'm just going to use like basic terminology. A green, a brown, a gray, yellow, orange, a dark pink, a lighter pink, and then back to the dark pink, back to the orange, back to the yellow. And if you've never knit a fade, assuming you're using fingering weight yarn, let's say you're starting here with the yellow, you would hold 2 strands of the yellow. You can hold the outer strand of the cake and the inner, pull them together. So you would knit however long the pattern calls for with the 2 strands of the same color. And then you would drop 1 strand and pick up the strand of the next color, in this case orange, and then knit for a few rows, and then drop the remaining 1 yellow and then pick up the other orange, and so forth. And that's how you create a fade if you've never done that. And this was a fun project. This is something you could probably knit up in a weekend and would be actually a great spring summer accessory. If you're like me and you're wearing like a tank top or a tee and you go into a restaurant and your shoulders are cold and you just need something you can like quickly pull on with a pop of color, which is always nice, this is it. So not a whole lot like to tell you, except for that it's done. There are kits in the shop if you want to use this yarn. And yeah, check out all of Jackie's weekend shrug patterns, the Friday shrug, the Saturday shrug, and the Sunday shrug, all free on Ravelry. So I'll try to pop in a picture or 2 that I'm going to take just to memorialize this on my Ravelry page. And as always, I have show notes, links to everything below, including my Ravelry page, my Patreon. A big thank you to my patrons who support this channel financially for as little as $1. And yeah, I hope your knitting is going well. I hope that these videos provide you a little bit of inspiration for a future make for you. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.